today. Yeah, in Baguio we were 1.5 hours of press conference together with my friends, ambassadors from the various EU member states here. So no, tonight is a night only for us. It's for staying. It's for some. Let's say it's a couple of ideas that bring us all together here tonight. The first one is, of course, to tell you Happy New Year. Now that we can also have the lunar year with us, so it's twice Happy New Year. The second one is to thank you for the excellent constant cooperation that we have together. It's not only with me and the current team. Myself, I just arrived here, as you know. I still say just, but it's already September, so it's not exactly yesterday. I arrived here in September, being able to count on a splendid team in the EU delegation, but the cooperation that you have with the European Union delegation dates much more back in time, so I'm also thanking you for this. What else to say? So let me put some order in my mind. First, I would like to start saying that it's not only about thanking. The fact is that when it is about press, for somebody like me and like my team, this means freedom, this means capacity for journalists and press people to describe facts for how they see these facts, being able to do it in a free manner, doing it in a way that nobody can interfere with their judgment on the reality and with their assessment on the reality. This is something on which you know very well that you count on us. You can count on the many friends you have around, including in the diplomatic community and not only at the national authorities level. Freedom of press is a very much commonly shared priority, and whatever is in terms of our cooperation is not. I see it as a give and take. You extrapolate from us, and you always do in a very nice way. This I really like it. Information, which is that's the job. This is good. And in exchange, we extrapolate from you information because you know that you are also a source for us. And what we do also reciprocally is the exchange of freedom. We are free to speak to each other and say what we assess. Because we have also our rules, you know that there are moments when we speak informally, the famous background that doesn't go on the newspaper or on the whatever the media channel of communication is, and there are times when we do it formally. So freedom is the first thing where we will continue also this year working together in the years to come. Second aspect is the attention to avoiding falling into traps of foreign affairs, foreign information manipulation, into traps of misinformation, of disinformation. Unfortunately, in particular with the new technologies, all things come together, the positive and the negative ones. Very concretely, the European Union is a very strong supporter of digitalization of societies, of digitalization of life of people. When you digitalize, the access to justice gets better. When you digitalize, the possibility to overcome, partially at least, some infrastructural problems comes. But this comes with, unfortunately, also the negative side, in the sense that you have abuse of the digitalization elements, and you go into the pathologic elements I was referring before. And your job there is of the essence also for us. So it's also, you have an important, you know that you have a huge responsibility. You are those who make people understand what happens around. We are just people working to render a cooperation which is already very good with the Philippines even better. This is our daily job, and we do it very convincingly. You have the more important job of telling how things are and educating people to press, educating people to information. It's a tremendous job. Another second priority that we do together. Then there is another aspect, the aspect of what to do more together. I think, as I always do, I'm sometimes so like particularly proactive. I like this kind of criticism. I like being proactive. And I think that we already cooperate a lot on many things. I think we can even intensify it more. I could already exchange with several of you tonight. We will continue doing it before I end this I hope not annoying speech. Please, whenever you feel that there are initiatives that you consider of potential interest for the European Union delegation, for myself, for my team, do not hesitate in letting us know. On the ones you know that we do it from our side whenever we think that it is an event or something important for you or of relevance for your audience, we share it with you. Our team is by definition limited in resources, like resources issues everywhere the same aspect. So do not hesitate to let us know whether you think that there are additional events, additional happenings that we might be interested in. We will be able to do it. The landscape of the cooperation that the European Union has with the Philippines is so huge, covering all possible fields, now trade, and then green economy, and then digital, and then of course foreign policy, how can I forget it? And then the domestic situation, which is always the important background for any diplomat accredited here, it's always important. Cultural, when it is about all what is governance, human rights, rule of law, you know, the immense plurality of topics that we are covering together with you. Let me also finally say that it's a pleasure for me and for my team to start our days every single day, including Saturdays, Sundays, when actually you have the real time to read it in full, to start with this moment of learning what's happening, what's happened a day before or 2 days before, and what will happen in the day to come. This is enormously enriching for the start of any person who is interested in this country, is interested in these people. Let me close on this people part. I'm very happy to add a personal note to what I'm saying. I started here recently. The level of enthusiasm, positivity, happiness, even in face of these horrible natural disasters that unfortunately put the Philippines #1 ranking in disaster-prone country, people are always happy. People are very resilient. People are particularly curious in the European Union. They are curious in Europe. They love traveling. It's really, trust me, to work in a country like this is very, very easy because you have such a level of like-mindedness in your interlocutors that you go every day, you wake up and you are happy to do what we do. So it is with this very big thank you that I think we can now start having some informal moment together. We prepared something in the adjoining room here. Feel free to go wherever you wish, not only after I have my 2 cats and families that are upstairs, so the cats could get scared. The rest, not the family, but for the rest, feel free to go everywhere. There is also a nice small cocktail bar in case you wish to enjoy some good cocktails. And for the rest, we are in the hands of Nico, who is here with us. He's the chef of the European Union residence. And so if you will like or dislike, it's him the person. You will like, trust me. Thanks a lot. Thank you.